media tries to troll Trump, backfires immediately after embarrassing mistake is plastered on Twitter by Lady Liberty for veteranaf.com. It wasn't that long ago that all MSM networks, minus Fox, seemed to have each other's backs when it came to doing anything and pushing any lie they could in their attempts to take out President Trump. Now it seems that the liberal news caravan is slowly chucking each other from the party. The Washington Post has come out in numerous articles standing against their one-time allies. The Washington Post has most recently slammed both ABC and CNN for what they feel is giving Trump more fake news ammo by publishing stories that are full of incorrect information. The current attack against CNN is all because of one single digit being wrong, or so the Washington Post claims. They were right, however, when they stated that Trump would catch CNN lying and then apologizing. Trump mentioned the situation in question at his rally in Pensacola. Check out the article below and watch the feral eating of its own that's happening. According to the Washington Post, one digit mistake by CNN on Friday armed President Trump with new ammunition for another fusillade against the media. Hours later, the president fired away at a rally in Pensacola, Florida. CNN apologized just a little while ago. Trump gloated. They apologized. Oh, thank you, CNN. Thank you so much. You should have been apologizing for the last 2 years. That was good. CNN reported Friday morning that Donald Trump Jr. received an email on September 4th of 2016 that granted special access to WikiLeaks documents. The network said in an online article that the email had been described to CNN by multiple sources. But the Washington Post obtained the email itself and reported Friday afternoon that the message was actually dated September 14th, 2016. A difference that sets Trump Jr.'s receipt 10 days later. The date matters. CNN's report indicated that the Trump campaign had been fed hacked email files belonging to the Democratic National Committee and former Secretary of State Colin Powell more than a week before the files were released publicly. Interestingly, CNN reporter Manu Raju said on the air the same day that Donald Trump Jr. received this email was the first time that he appears to have tweeted about WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks, unbelievable. Hillary sent thousands of classified emails, okay, for confidential via Gateway Pundit. Wow. So it's dated here. CNN represented the timing of Trump Jr.'s tweet as a possible reason to doubt his claim that he never even saw the email. The later email date reported by the Post means that Trump Jr.'s first tweet about WikiLeaks could not have been prompted by the email, since the president-elect's son did not receive the message until 10 days after tweeting. More important, the later date means that the email did not provide the Trump campaign with early access to WikiLeaks documents after all. The DNC files shared with Trump Jr. via a link with a decryption key on September 14, 2016, had been posted online and advertised on Twitter by WikiLeaks the day before, and the Powell files had been posted online hours before Trump Jr. received the email from a person who identified himself as Michael J. Erickson. As the Post, Rosalind's S. Helderman and Tom Hamburger noted in their report on the correct date of the email, the writer may have simply been flagging information that was already widely available. CNN issued a correction and a statement on Friday afternoon. This is my favorite part of the entire twisted information article. CNN report, though flawed, adds to previous reporting by The Atlantic that WikiLeaks called Trump Jr.'s attention to some of its disclosures through private Twitter exchanges and offered advice during and after the campaign. For example, WikiLeaks tipped off Trump Jr. to the launch of a political action website opposing his father and provided a link which Trump Jr. tweeted that highlighted many great stories the press are missing in the hacked emails of Hillary Clinton campaign chairman John Podesta. The wrong date in CNN's report exaggerated the apparent coziness between the president's team and WikiLeaks, however. You could practically hear the cry of fake news building in President Trump's lungs before he took the stage in Pensacola and let it rip. The fake news label suggests intentional deception, but there is no evidence that this was anything but a mistake. Plus, the Post report on the true date of the email is an example of how the press often policies itself contrary to the conspiratorial notions of a corrupt cabal, as Sean Hannity calls the media. Still, a week after ABC made an even bigger error that also involved the inaccurate reporting of an event's timing, CNN slip-up played into Trump's effort to cast the media as unreliable and out to get him. Did you see all the corrections the media's been making? Trump said Friday night. They've been apologizing left and right. They took this fraudster from ABC. They suspended him for a month. They should have fired him for what he wrote. There is absolutely nothing better than watching the MSM fall to pieces in the face of their own self-realizations. Let's hope that Trump continues to stand hard on their lying throats until they finally just disappear into obscurity. Yeah, they love attacking Trump, and then here's the apologizing. CNN's initial reporting of the date on the email sent to members of the Trump campaign about WikiLeaks documents, which was confirmed by two sources to CNN, was incorrect. We have updated our story to include the correct date and present the proper context for the timing of the email. Yeah, and not even an apology. Anyway, they're done for anyway. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.